used to walk up with my Sprite, turn it grenade. Too many bitches in my line, I need some pepper spray. Me and Esther in the cut, the country's having me, I'm smoking back.
I'd be too embarrassed to face the camera also. Did you know that in 2020, Biden won Georgia by 0.3%? Same thing's true in Arizona, 0.4%, a fraction of a single percentage. In Wisconsin, he won by 0.6%. And you might be asking yourself, what does this have to do with anything? That's because enough unvaccinated Republicans died from an easily preventable virus that they literally changed the course of an election. That's how bright these people are. It also shows how unpopular establishment Democrats are, that he nearly lost to Trump again. These people were so selfish and self-centered, they couldn't be bothered to wear a mask, and then they killed their friends and family from an easily preventable virus, and they could have done their part to slow the spread, and they chose not to. Then these mouth breathers, mainly due to the head respiratory failure that was starting to occur, got onto the internet bragging about how they were purebloods. And because they're against education, they didn't understand. They were advertising to the entire internet how they were inbred. Yeah, purebred dogs, for example, are inbred dogs. You guys interviewed these unvaccinated people, it is a little hard to hear them as they're under the dirt right now. These are the same people that say pro-life, by the way. The ones that are actively turning a blind eye to all the unvaccinated people getting stocked in freaking U-Hauls because they ran out of space to pile up the bodies. Our nurses are heroes, even when it's not under a pandemic. But of course, we have a jacked up for-profit healthcare system that has horrible care, which is no fault of nurses because of the ridiculous staffing ratios. The whole for-profit system needs to be burned to the ground. This whole Fauci thing and like revisiting COVID and everything, it is just a distraction because Republicans have no policy. They have absolutely destroyed this country. They have wasted so much taxpayer money that, I mean, the U.S. Treasury literally said it's insolvent. We produce more debt than GDP even. There's a reason when Republicans leave office, they leave this country in a recession. They are terrible with money. They are not fiscally responsible. Democrats always have to fix their mistakes. They have destroyed the economy from every aspect, whether it's increasing the cost of goods, like just cutting jobs, slashing them across the board, and disrupting and terrorizing communities because they're terrorists. They spread fear throughout communities. That's what terrorism is. These unvaccinated people, some of them don't even have intestinal lining because they took horse and sheep dewormer while calling everybody else sheep, mind you, and then blew out their intestinal lining in the toilet. They were shedding that lining. They vaped hydrogen peroxide and took shots of bleach. And they think they're right about everything.